Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Messi. Bellingham. Look at this. Mbappe! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Cruzeiro have the chance to go the other way. Lam plays it in. Shot a goal! Moved on forwards. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Bullet could move up a gear here. Over to the left. Foot in. And the counter is on. Bellingham, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And it's Lahm. And that is out of play. Platini. Messi. Hullet. Oh, well played.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Good running, strong and purposeful. Platini. And that is expertly dealt with. And it's Hullet. And here's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham has got himself a free kick. Bullet.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And it's hoisted clear. Weghorst. Collar! And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Now there's a fine ball. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's had a shot. It's a loose, and it's come back out to him. There's a goal! First blood drawn. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted. And now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Thuram goes on a charge down the left. Now it's Bale. Beckham. He's found the way through. And Beckham! Oh, he's really drilled it. And we've reached half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And that's the second half started. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Czech deals with it effortlessly. Messi, it's a pretty loose pass. He's picked his way through. That's a sharp pass. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp move. Messi. Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Wriggles his way through. Lovely feet. Could go all the way here. He's got away. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi, looking for options for movement. Has a look up and drives it forward. Now it's Weghorst. He's played him through. Oh, what a ball! He's had a hit! Out of play for a goal kick. Weghorst finds himself offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Lahm. Always onto this. Good take by the keeper. He's read that well. Beckham. And it's Lahm. Oh, that's nice. Araujo deals with that comfortably. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good.
He's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
Cruzeiro have their second corner now. There's the header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Oh, good ball! Roberto Baggio. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Out to the left it goes. Chance! Oh, it's there! Into the lead once more. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, that's a brilliant save! He's done very well to get to that.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10, Messi. Numero 9, lasciano il campo per il numero 24, Owen. Il numero 2, attenzione, un cambio.
Cruzeiro really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Kaká. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what has happened here? Back when it goes. He's got the shot away! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, it couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded.
Bellingham is there, and he can pick it up. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Albertini. And that's put paid to a promising move. Vieira wins the duel this time.
Cruzeiro have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Cristiano. Solid! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. All hands on deck for this one. That's a half-decent try.
Kaká did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Vieira with a definite fell there. It's Owen.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He is just caressing the ball. Owen. Can he put it away? It's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, look, he moves and...
상대 진짜 빡종 마렵겠네. 걔 같은 슈퍼 세이브는 그러려니 하겠는데 골대 이번 진짜 키키키육. 근데 결국 이긴 놈이 더 잘한 거긴 해.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Messi. And here's Hullet. And claimed it back swiftly. Neymar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's had a shot! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Thuram. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And here's Shevchenko. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. He's going to be disappointed with that. Suarez finds himself offside. Maldini. So it is still 0-0. Nicely aimed pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Bellingham. No way through. Chance! Bellingham. Good read, needed to be. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's Cruyff. Look at the space here. He's had a hit! And he's heaved it away. Now it's Bellingham, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. And here's Mbappe. Oh, important interception. England look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time.
And pull it! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And that's an excellent interception. That's going to go a long way. Nice bit of trickery. Now this could be a chance. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Thuram makes the interception.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
And it's Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. Vieira. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pull it. Messi. Now Costa Curta. Vieira. Neymar. And he was alert to it. Bellingham. Mbappe, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Just beyond his reach. Looking for the run. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, he's been caught napping. He has found the way through. There's the whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Both sides defense. There's the shot! Goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Great hit! Oh, it's gone in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for
it! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, such a clever touch. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Brilliantly cut out. Vieira clears. Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
England clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, can he get onto this? Van Bouten gets across to intercept that. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Vieira. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And it's Messi. And here's Neymar. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, England! Into the lead once more. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 14.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Lasciano il campo
And
per
here's
il
Hullet.
numero 23. Il
Well, it's
numero
good stuff.
24.
This is better.
Owen.
There is an irresistible, decent hit!
Attenzione, un cambio.
England do have a chance to counter here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Vieira. Roberto Baggio. And he's in on goal. Has a go! Oh, taken with style. Two up and threatening to pull clear.
England clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rafael Leao. And it's Shevchenko. That is a brilliant interception. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, that is... And the shot!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now it's Saviola. Well timed, excellent interception. There will be 4 extra minutes. Now it's Hullet. And here's Owen. Oh, a delicate chip through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Now, who's going to be first to this? Right, Shevchenko. Shevchenko gets flagged offside. And that will be it. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was this. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. It's just beyond his reach. Totti, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Hits one! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Hullet. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's not got that quite right.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker. Easily one of the fastest players around, and remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
And he cuts out the supply. Played back to the goalkeeper. Maldini. And here's Mbappe. They want to be quick to recover this. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Bellingham. And he was quick to react. Rummenigge chasing after it. Bale stood his ground strongly. No goals as yet. Oh, there's a probing ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Vieira. He's through here. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come. And the finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. This might spell danger. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get it through? Rummenigge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mbappe. Bellingham. Platini. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's got away. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's tidy. Araujo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Hullet. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Vieira. And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And it's corner.
양아.
And he's gone looking for safety. Great defending, strong and determined. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Hullet.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Hullet. Rummenigge. Platini. Hoisted in. Boca Juniors Look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Seedorf. And it's Totti. Can he put it away? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Can he spark a counter here? Well, into the second half and it's still goalless. He's a sharp little ball here. Showing good feet. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival.
Wow, look who's involved.
Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
Rummenigge. Nice control. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Totti. And it's Bale. Boca Juniors finding their passes. Rummenigge! Same again, same outcome.
Boca Juniors really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Totti.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nice interception, well timed. And the counter is on. Bellingham, always looking for that half a chance. And it's Messi. Messi! It's a loose ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Platini with the foul.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
20. Numero 6. Numero 9. Lasciano il campo per...
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Il numero 2. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Tomiyasu cuts out the pass. Owen. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Eto'o. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Messi. And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And here's Drogba. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Drogba.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Vieira. And it's Vieira. Stood up well to him there. He might have to go it alone here. Nedved. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Cambio di giocatori.
Into extra time we go. Thuram. Vieira. And it's Gullit. And here's Owen. Nicked it back promptly. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
It's Albertini. And here's Gullit.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Owen! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Albertini with the short one. The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Gullit is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Rafael Leao.
월요일 BL이 나온대요.
Chance! Oh, what about that? And that's got to be it! That has got to be it!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. And that's an excellent interception. Gullit. Owen. Albertini. And it's Gullit. Vieira. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Albertini. Vieira.
Ci sarà un minuto di
They want to
recupero.
make the most of this turnover.
And here's Eto'o. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's it for the first period of extra time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama?
이번 주는 재탕임. 에투 크루이프 칸토나.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11, numero 7.
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Numero 13, il numero 8.
They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Martinez, and here's Baggio.
뽑을 건가요? 나부 올피레요.
Maldini, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Drogba. Eto'o shapes to shoot! Oh, that could cost them.
Eto'o was already
밀리프보단
celebrating in his
비에리가
head
낫지.
and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Rafael Leao getting this one clear. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. One-nil as we head towards the end. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, he's in! Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Driving through the middle. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Boca Juniors need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Martinez might just make this. Owen. Albertini. Very much into the last knockings. And it's Messi. No, he wasn't going to let him past. That's that, the end. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was...
키키키윽 치열한 경기였다. 에스파 노래 제목인댕. 에템. 코비 브라이언트. 뱀대냥이 싸움은 양이가 이겼냉.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both, A flying start is certainly required. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And already we're underway here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's picked out the run.
맛있는
And
거
the flag has
사줬나요?
stayed down. Nicely aimed pass. Messi has got himself a free kick. And it's Messi. Oh, well played, well played.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually...
There's the shot! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. And
Cruyff! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Messi. Thuram. Two down already, a nightmare start. He's got the shot away! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Pinches it off him. Bellingham.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time.
And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Maldini can get it clear. Quality ball. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Driving forward. Cruyff!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. Can he finish? And again the keeper stands strong. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's Cruyff. Barcelona finding their passes. Lahm. And here's Cruyff. Platini. Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, important interception. Bellingham. Could move up a gear here. Platini. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. Half an hour played now. Cruyff, decent hit! And it's there! Simplicity itself.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bellingham. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Vieira. For Messi. Chance here to counter. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Platini. It's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Hullet. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, super ball. Bellingham! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, it's a sweet ball, that.
Bullet really added the width there, thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Gerrard. And the half-time whistle goes. So you hear the chants of easy, easy. And those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes. And it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And it's Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception. And here's Platini. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the pass is intercepted. So Jimmy. Oh, they could be caught out here. Now it's Cruyff.
요즘 매구미 순위 보니까 완전 맹커던데요. 키키키요.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Platini. Mbappe. Bellingham. Hullet. Brilliantly cut out. Ronaldinho.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and
the shot! A whisker away from making it 4.
well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
와, 상대 잘하네. 지금은 모르겠는데 전에 20위 안에 있던 것 같은데요.
The
12장
second corner of the
비읍.
game.
El dorsal 11 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 19, el dorsal 13.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Cambio de jugadores.
Romario.
초기라서
The
그랬나.
defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Ronaldinho. Romario. He's onside. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Owen.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
The message is clear. None shall pass.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, no question, that's a foul. That's a sharp pass. Albertini. And it's Maradona. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shot! Sticks it away! It is no contest. It is a landslide. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Messi really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And here's Owen, deftly done. Oh, he's found him in space. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Oh, that's great. That's great concentration.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Now it's Bale. Ronaldinho. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Engages and forces him off the ball. Maradona. And it's Hullet. It's Albertini. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Minuto de descuento.
Araujo calmly anticipates. Albertini. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will.
마지막 판 할 수 있나요? 비읍. 세 골 정도 먼저 놓고 빡종 기원 키키키윽.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence. Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
개인적으로 노블리는 극강화 별로인 것 같은 비유지.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So what can they make of this? Mbappe. That's a sharp pass. Bellingham goes steaming forward. Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Messi. Bellingham. Great hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Could move up a gear here. And here's Messi. And he's lost his man here. And Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Messi and
shapes to shoot. It's loose. Who's going to get it? Oh, what has happened here? Bellingham. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner.
키키키윽 노블린 엄청 때리네요.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Backward it goes. Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. Bellingham. Has a goal! Dispatched clinically. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
Hullet. He's got space in the area. Hullet! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's an excellent interception. Platini. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's neat. And he's been shifted off it. Mbappe has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Well, nicely intercepted.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yes, great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Platini given the lift of his goal, and it's Hullet.
나이스 킥한 비유지.
Kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fiddles it through. Maradona. Platini. Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's another good win of the ball. Messi. Always onto this. Showing good feet. Bellingham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That is a great pick out. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
아니 이벤트가 원래 이렇게 빡셌나 키키키요.
Neymar. Vieira spots it and intercepts. And it's Hullet. Platini
나 어제
might want
금방
to be
깼는데
careful there.
키키키요.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Neymar. Shot a goal! It's loose in for the pieces! They want to be quick to recover this. And we hit half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And the finish! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Some really good ball movement. Ronaldinho. And the counter is on. Messi. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953
And it's Messi.
spettatori.
Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Corner number 2 then.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10, Messi. Numero 20, numero 6, numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il numero 24, Owen.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Forlan, il numero 8.
Baggio receives it in a wide position.
Un cambio.
Gone behind for a goal kick. Now it's Forlan. He's through here. He's picked his way through. And the shot! Yes, it's there! And again they hit the front. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment.
Chance! He scores! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
와 대지를 가르는
Moment's uncertainty
패스였는데
there, but
너무
it is the
아쉽네.
right call.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Tries a shot! No mistake! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, his appreciation...
그래도 숙제는 다 하고 가시건냉 비읍이읍. 고생했어요 양빠 비읍이읍.